Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our read we got Numbers chapter 7. Let's read it together. When Moses finished setting up the tabernacle, he anointed and consecrated and all its furnishings. He also anointed and consecrated the altar and all its utensils. Then the leaders of Israel, the heads of families who were the trial leaders in charge of those who were counted, made offerings. They brought as their gifts before the Lord 6 covered carts and 12 oxen, an ox from each leader and a cart from every tree. This they presented before the tabernacle. The Lord said to Moses, "Accept this from them, that they may be used in the work at the temple meeting. Give them to the Levites as each man's work requires." So Moses took the cart and oxen and gave them to the Levites. He gave 2 carts and 4 oxen to the Gersonites as their work required. As he gave 4 carts and 8 oxen to the Levites as their work required, they were all under the direction of Ithamar, son of Aaron the priest. But Moses did not give any to Kohathite, because they were to carry on their shoulders the holy things for which they were responsible. When the altar was anointed, the leaders brought their offerings for each dedication and presented them before the altar. For the Lord has said to Moses, "Each day 1 leader is to bring his offering for the dedication of the altar." The one who brought his offering on the first day was 낭송, son of Amminadab of the tribe of Judah. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, 1 silver sprinkling bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. 1 young bull, 1 lamb, and 1 male ram a year old for burnt offering. 1 male goat for sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams as a year old, to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of 낭송, son of Amminadab. On the 2nd day, Nathaniel, son of Joah, the leader of Issachar, brought his offering. The offering brought was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. 1 young bull is lamb and 1 male ram a year old for a burnt offering. 1 male goat for sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old, to be sacrificed as fellowship offering. This was the offering of the Nathaniel, son of Joah. On the 3rd day, Eliab, son of Helon, the leader of the people of Zebulun, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil and as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male ram a year old for burnt offering. 1 male goat for sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 ram, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old, to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Eliab, son of Helon. On the fourth day, Eli the son of the Sheduel, the leader of people of Reuben, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekel, 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekel, was according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekel filled with incense. 1 young foal, 1 ram and 1 male ram a year old for a burnt offering. 1 male goat for a sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 lambs, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Eli the son of Sheduel. On the fifth day, the Shelumiel son of Jurishtadat, the leader of the people of Simeon, brought his offering. His offering was the 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekel, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekel, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekel filled with incense. 1 young foal, 1 ram and 1 male ram a year old for a burnt offering. 1 male goat for a sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Shelumiel son of Jurishadai. On the 6th day, Elishab son of the Deur, the leader of the people of God, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekel, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekel, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekel filled with incense. A young foal, 1 ram and 1 male ram a year old for a burnt offering. 1 male goat for a sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Eliashab son of Deur. On the 7th day, Elishama son of Abiud, the leader of people of Ephraim, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekel, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekel, both according to the sanctuary shekel, which filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekel filled with incense. 1 young foal and ram and 1 male ram a year old for one offering. 1 male goat for a sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Elishama son of Abiud. On the 8th day, Gamaliel son of the Pedujah, the leader of people of Manasseh, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekel filled with incense. 1 young foal, 1 ram, and 1 male ram a year old for a burnt offering. 1 male goat for sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Gamaliel son of Pedujah. On the 9th day, Abidan son of the Gideoni, the leader of people of Benjamin, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekel, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekel, both according to the sanctuary shekel, which filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. 1 young fool, 1 ram, and 1 male ram a year old for an burnt offering. 1 male goat for an sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering to Abidan, son of Gideon. On the 10th day, Izur, son of Abishammai, the leader of people of Dan, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. 1 young fool, 1 ram, and 1 male ram a year old for an burnt offering. 1 male goat for a sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Izur, son of Ammishaddai. On the 11th day, Pagiel, son of Okran, the leader of the people of Asher, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. A young fool, 1 ram, and 1 male ram a year old for an offering. 1 male goat for a sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Pagiel, son of Okran. On the 12th day, Ahira, son of Enan, the leader of the people of Naphtali, brought his offering. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, and 1 silver sprinkle bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, which filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels filled with incense. 1 young fool, 1 ram, and 1 male ram a year old for an burnt offering. 1 male goat for sin offering. And 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male rams a year old to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Ahira, son of Enan. These were the offering of the Israelite leaders for the dedication of the altar when it was anointed: 12 silver plates, 12 silver sprinkle bowl, and 12 gold dishes. Each silver plate weighed 120 shekels, and each sprinkle bowl 70 shekels. Altogether, silver dishes weighed 2,400 shekels according to the sanctuary shekel. The 12 gold dishes filled with incense weighed 10 shekels each according to the sanctuary shekel. Altogether, the gold dishes weighed 120 shekels. The total number of animals for the burnt offerings came to 12 young bulls, 12 rams, and 12 male rams a year old, together with their grain offering. 12 male goats were used for the sin offering. The total number of animals for the sacrifice of the fellowship offering came to 24 oxen, 60 rams, 60 male goats, and 60 male rams a year old. These were the offerings for the dedication of the altar after it was anointed. When Moses entered the tent of meeting to speak with the Lord, he heard the voice speaking to him from within to the cherubim above the atonement cover on the ark of the testimony, and he spoke with him. Numbers chapter 7, verses 1 through 89. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our leader we got Numbers chapter 8. Let's read it together. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and say to him, when you set up the 7 lamps, they are to light the area in front of the lampstand." Aaron did so. He set up the lamps so that they faced toward on the lampstand, just as the Lord commanded Moses. This is how the lampstand was made. It was made of hammered gold, from its base to its blossoms. The lampstand was made exactly like the pattern the Lord had shown Moses. The Lord said to Moses, "Take the Levites from among the other Israelites and make them ceremonially clean. To purify them, do this: sprinkle the water of cleansing on them, then have them shave their whole bodies and wash their clothes, and so purify themselves. Have them take a young bull with each grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. Then you are to take a second young bull for a sin offering. Bring the Levites to front of the tent of meeting and assemble the whole Israelite community. You are to bring the Levites before the Lord, and the Israelites are to lay their hands on them. Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as wave offerings from the Israelites, so that they may be ready to do the work of the Lord. After the Levites lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, use the one for a sin offering to the Lord, and the other for a burnt offering, to make atonement for the Levites. Have the Levites stand in front of Aaron and his sons, and then present them as a wave offering to the Lord. In this way you are to set the Levites apart from the other Israelites, and the Levites will be mine. After you have purified the Levites and presented them as a wave offerings, they are come to do their work at the tent of meeting. They are the Israelites who are to be given wholly to me. I have taken them as my own in place of the firstborn, the first male offspring from every Israelite woman. Every firstborn male in Israel, whether a man or animal, is mine. When I struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, I set them apart for myself. And I have taken the Levites in place of all the firstborn sons in Israel. Of all the Israelites, I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons to do the work of at the tent of meeting on behalf of the Israelites, and set to make atonement for them, so that no plague will strike the Israelites when they go near the sanctuary. Moses, Aaron, and the whole Israelite community did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. The Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes. Then Aaron presented them as a wave offering before the Lord, and made atonement for them to purify them. After that, the Levites came to do their work at the tent of meeting under the supervision of Aaron and his sons. They did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. The Lord said to Moses, "This applies to Levites. Men 25 years old or more shall come to take part in the work at the tent of meeting. But at the age of 50, they must retire from their regular service and work no longer. They may assist their brothers in performing their duties at the temple meeting, but they themselves must do the work. This then is how you are to assign the responsibilities of the Levites. Romans chapter 8, verses 1 through 26. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our little we got Romans chapter 9. Let's read it together. The Lord spoke to Moses in the desert of Sinai in the first month of the second year, after they came out of Egypt. He said, have the Israelites celebrate the Passover at the appointed time. Celebrate it at the appointed time, at twilight on the 14th day of this month, in accordance with all its rules and regulations. So Moses told the Israelites to celebrate the Passover. And this through in the desert of Sinai at twilight on the 14th day of the first month. The Israelites did everything just as the Lord commanded Moses. But some of them could not celebrate the Passover on that day because they were ceremonially unclean on account of the dead body. So they came to Moses and Aaron that same day and said to Moses, we have become unclean because of the dead body, but why should we be kept from presenting the Lord's offering with the other Israelites at the appointed time? Moses answered them, wait until I find out what the Lord commands concerning you. Then the Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites, when they of your descendants are unclean, because of the dead body are away on a journey, they may still celebrate the Lord's Passover. They are to celebrate on the 14th day of the second month at twilight. They are to eat the lamb together with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They must not remove any of it till morning or break any of its bones. When they celebrate the Passover, they must follow all the regulations. For if a man who is ceremonially clean and not on journey fail to celebrate the Passover, that the person must be cut off from his people, because they did not present the Lord's offering at the appointed time. That man will bear the consequences of his sin. An alien living among you who want to celebrate the Lord's Passover must do so in accordance with these rules and regulations. You must have the same regulations for the alien and the native born. On the day the tabernacle, the tent of testimony, was set up, the cloud covered it from evening till morning. The cloud above the tabernacle looked like a fire. And that is how it continued to be. The cloud covered it, and night it looked like a fire. Whenever the cloud lifted from above the tents, the Israelites set out. Wherever the cloud settled, the Israelites encamped. At Moses' command, the Israelites set out, and at his command they encamped. As long as the cloud stayed over the tabernacle, they remained in camp. When the cloud remained over the tabernacle a long time, the Israelites obeyed the Lord's order and did not set out. Sometimes the cloud was over the tabernacle only a few days. At the Lord's command, they would encamp, and then at his command, they would set out. Sometimes the cloud stayed only from evening till morning, and when it lifted in the morning, they set out. Whether by day or by night, whenever the cloud lifted, they set out. Whether the cloud stayed over the tabernacle for 2 days or a month or a year, the Israelites would remain in camp and not set out, but when it lifted, they would set out. At the Lord's command, they encamped, and at the Lord's command, they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers chapter 9, verses 1 through 28. Thank you.